Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special broadcast by Financial Insight. My name is Mwelwa Chibesakunda, and I am in the copper heartland of Zambia. Yes, Financial Insight has partnered with KoBold Metals for the Minga Fair and Suppliers Day. And with me is our esteemed Honorable Minister, Honorable Paul Kabuswe, who's going to be speaking to us. He did give a keynote speech this morning, and we just want to get a few more insights from him. Honorable Minister, welcome to the Financial Insight Show.
Thank you, Mwelwa, and thank you to our listeners and viewers out there.
Absolutely. Now, Honorable Minister, this morning you gave a very, very passionate speech. We do understand that obviously, this town of Chililabombwe is, one of your hometowns. But are you able to just tell us why this particular day was so significant and why you were very passionate in your speech about encouraging, mining participants such as suppliers and service providers to, provide services as well as encouraging them to provide, to participate in mining?
So first and foremost, Mwelwa, before I go really into the significance of this day, I want to say that this is what it means when a government is responsive and the government is putting in policies that attract investment. I'm so excited with what I've seen here, and I'm sure when my president watches this is emotional for him, this is exciting, that a project that was just on paper, that people thought we were just politicking, here it is now. Look at the excitement of the people, the exhibitions that are taking place. This is what a positive, and visionary leadership can bring about through, our President Hakainde Hichilema. So really, I'm so excited with what I've seen. What is the significance of this? This is giving hope to our businessmen. By 2021, Chililabombwe was a dying town. The mining sector generally in Zambia was going down. All these business people you have seen had no hope. Today, this gives them hope. That really we are pulling in the right direction, and that it gives them hope for business. It gives them hope for a livelihood. That is why we do what we do as government. It's for the people that you are seeing here. That when a mine is coming up, it organizes a supplier fair, a contractor's fair. This is about now revitalizing the business spirit, starting with Chililabombwe, the Copper Belt, and the whole Zambia. So these are very exciting times for us. I cannot tell you how proud we are as a government that we have achieved this just within the 4 years of being in power.
Yes, and talking about achievements, Honorable Minister, you did talk about the local content bill.
Yes.
Now, for many of our our viewers, maybe if you could break it down in terms of what was the thinking behind the local content bill, what are you hoping will be its impact, and why do even the delegates that came to this event need to take this bill seriously?
So Mwelwa, it's not a bill. So the local content, legislation, it's now an act because it's an SI, it's a statutory instrument, and it was signed into law. It's law now. All right? Successive governments were failing to put this thing in place. But here we are, as a government, we decided to say we have brought back the mining sector to life. Businesses have begun to thrive. We cannot leave it to chance in terms of our people benefiting from a thriving mining sector, from a thriving business environment. We said, let's put a law that will compel businessmen, mining companies, to be able to give business to local Zambians. All right? And that is why we work together with various stakeholders, the Chamber of Mines, the different business mining companies, the Chinese community, and of course, ourselves, the local business people. And we came up with this SI, and which we have actually signed into law. It compels these mining companies to give business to Zambians. So what is the significance? The significance is the fact that it will no longer be me standing on a mountaintop shouting at mining companies to tell them to give business to Zambians. It's not going to be that. The law itself will compel them, and will be following through to make sure that the law is implemented to the latter. Within this law lies or within this SI lies a supplier development program. Again, that is requirement of the law that each mining company must show us which local companies they are training, they are building up. I think Mingomba already is showing it. They are working with the local business associations. They are working with, different stakeholders to make sure that they develop local suppliers. To the suppliers, the responsibility, like I said in my speech, is for them to be able to follow the three principles that President HH has espoused: quality, right price, and timely delivery. Very, very important, all right, because we cannot afford to give mining companies expensive substandard things that are delivered out of time. We have the confidence in the Zambian business community. If they lack capacity, that's why we have said supplier development program. So to start with, it will start with 20%, the following year to go to 25% until it reaches 40% of the local spend for suppliers and contractors. And there is also penalties that have been attached to those that are non-compliant with the requirements of the law. They are required each year end to submit a report of the many companies that they've supported in terms of supplier development programs.
Absolutely. And on a final note, obviously you are encouraged by the participation that we've witnessed. Many people have actually come here, so it means that there's obviously a lot of keen interest.
Yes.
To the mining community, what key message do you have for them, and especially to the Mingomba Limited, powered by KoBold as well as SCMI? What key message do you have to all the players in the mining sector?
So the key message is: let there not be animosity, let there be cooperation, let there be a working together. Let there be dialogue and partnerships. Let's not shout at each other. If you see there is a problem, that somebody is not compliant, the law is there to check. That is a protection to our people. For the mining companies, don't wait to abrogate the law. Just follow through, all right? Just follow what the law requires. Let the Zambian people have their bite on the cherry in terms of, the resources that this country is endowed with. We have always said, benefit in the mining space is not only through taxes, but it's through these Zambians that are doing business with the mines. As a consequence, they will employ people. As a contractor, employs 5 people, which means that they are supporting 5 times 6 families. All right, so let's work together. Let's follow the law. Let's not wait for government to come and say, here, you have broken the law. Let's follow through. Let's give the reports. Let's follow what the SI requires in terms of local content. Let's give business to our people. Zambians, come to the party. If you have no capacity, JV and partner with those that have, so that you can create capacity within yourselves to be able to, reach the milestones that what the mining companies need.
Yeah. Honorable Minister, thank you so much for gracing us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Absolutely. So we've been speaking to the Minister of Mines. So stay tuned for more insights as we continue to cover the Mingomba, Fair for suppliers and service providers. I've been your host, Mwelwa Chibesakunda, and as we always say at Financial Insight, get to know.